welcome back to Not Quite Nerds.
Not Quite Cool Kids.
I am Jay.
I'm TJ.
And today we are reacting to episode 5 of Never Stop Blowing.
N S
Oh.
B.
Yay! Okay, so we did talk about how everyone told us that we need to watch the Adventuring Party of episode 4.
Which is funny because I had watched 1 and 2. I just didn't watch 3.
I've watched 1, 2, and 3. I haven't watched 4.
Yeah.
Have you watched 4?
I have watched 4.
What do you think? I didn't get to watch it.
I mean, it's just mainly chaos.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that there wasn't many tokens left at the end of this session, so they couldn't buy anything anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I think there was some. So there wasn't much like.
So there were just some crazy bits.
Yeah, there wasn't much. The whole thing was that randomly, Ali goes, "Did you decide to put us in a gender cascade?" And Brennan goes, "What the hell does that mean?" And then Ali
Obviously,
goes cascading by gender because it goes he, him, they, them, she, her, and then back to Brennan in the middle being
Yeah.
So, but then they were all laughing about like, why are you saying it like
it's a thing?
A thing. Like,
Yeah,
gender
yeah,
cascade is like a general term.
Yeah.
So that was mainly the main bit.
Okay. I know it would be
very,
more
very funny.
chaotic if I actually just watch it myself.
Oh, 100%.
Well, we don't know what's going on anymore. The wheels have fallen off
Completely.
completely, and the car is in half. Let's get into the episode.
Guys, we're going into space.
Awesome action heroes.
Okay, he's got the knuckle thing,
Knuckle
busters, and his shirt is ripped now.
I'm so surprised that they had decided to do purple for the like settled backdrop. It's the same in the last couple episodes. Can you just imagine DMing and feeling like blood on your arm?
I know. I mean, obviously it's not real blood.
No, it's real. They're cutting him.
No, they cut him.
I want to be clear. Going to the upper reaches of the atmosphere in a superplane is 1,000 times more plausible than half the stuff that was going on
I
in the
mean,
last episode.
they split a car in half. They had Jaquan in it.
And so it begins. Let's get hostile.
Oh, wow.
Already there.
Okay, cute jumper.
From where you are in the atmosphere, you can see like kind of to like the middle of
So
the
good.
United States.
Such
Like,
good
you can see the
The little
Animation
light
and
shift
graphics.
on the
Yeah.
on the face.
Taco stands
Yes.
open up all throughout, and Romeo Chrome goes, announcing the winner as soon as he lands. 1, Greg Stocks, and looks around. People sort of clap, not being familiar with like who this
Greg
person is necessarily, but you see that
Love it,
Romeo
love it, love it.
Decided to
gestures,
sing
and
loud.
a number of cars peel out and begin firing.
I was hoping he
on
would do
airport
more
security
like inviting
that
people to
immediately
lunch.
shut down the street party that's sort of broken out.
'Cause
on
obviously-
the
but
tarmac.
obviously that's
And
not
you see
actually
Romeo Chrome
dang.
says Some break off in pursuit, and the rest land on the tarmac, and you can see some like Lieutenant Kosciuszko and some other people like.
I wonder if
dancing.
Barshimian's still in the
Romeo
world.
Chrome steps
He
out
would
and
be.
is
He's
briefly
just
talking
passed
with the
out.
police
Yeah, okay.
officers as they sort of emerge, and it looks like
He's
the
gotta get
airport
to a
is not their
doctor.
jurisdiction. Do you guys think you stay
We're
in the
definitely
tank?
restraining Heelys and trying to get that bag. I
Hell
think
yeah.
for Paula.
Oh, that's right.
We're
That's
men.
the
We, like,
Bullet
Skulker.
Sky.
wrapped
Yeah,
up.
Skulker.
The Skulker is
Sick.
like restrained and sort of off
Sick
in the
art,
corner.
sick
Yeah.
art.
Mhm.
Tough.
Jack Manhattan,
That leather
big
jacket
Ethno,
looks so
Jennifer
good.
Trips. And
I do
think,
wonder if
Greg,
there's
you
something
parachute
about
right
different
through the hull
characters being
of the
attached to
tank.
other
And sort of
PCs,
cover the tank with a big
like
parachute.
posters.
That has the sort of the
I think we
Santangelos
saw
symbol on the top.
the
And
scientist
all of these look.
Yeah,
go
because people
onto
are being assigned to.
G13's
Yeah.
inside
poster, and
the
then
tank, inside the
Even
also
though a
that
different
guy
PC
that,
is talking to them.
you see
Kingskin met
big
Yeah.
tank.
that looked like Vic was on Vic's
Is it
poster.
good? You see that here within
Weird.
the tank, Damian Bain,
Nice, nice.
enormous.
Oh. Hello?
Fiddlesticks. Yeah. Did I win the Long Beach
No.
5000?
No.
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 In no way.
No.
You beefed it. It's Usha, the old lady from the store.
Ooh,
Yes.
I'm sorry about the body.
Oh my gosh,
in
Osha's
that
already
too,
got
but-
2 20s.
I grab him by the collar. How do we get back, you little fuck?
Listen,
Oh,
no matter how much time you spend here in this place,
okay.
it will only have been about 94 minutes when you get back.
Just the length of time of the movie.
Usha, why did you do this?
Oh my god.
Carson?
we're seeing this person be so flirty. All of a
give me-
sudden, whole bodies.
Yeah,
fucked.
Usha is
We're like,
channeling movies she has seen with American actresses being disgusting.
Well, Usha, I want to be very clear with you. Back in Lake Elsinore,
You are a 10 out of 10. An absolute dime.
You're butt ugly now.
When I saw you in the back in that musty old
ugly
office
stuff, huh?
of Dave's video
Yeah.
world, all I wanted to know is, do those dang teeth come out?
Oh my!
Do what individually?
What am I doing?
Individually.
You see, he says, Russell, in real life, I'm not attracted to you, but we could have sex in these bodies
I've thought, yeah.
if you wanted to.
That's
Sweet
cheating.
Russell.
That's
Cheating.
cheating
Yeah.
To you?
on me.
Oh, you guys are kind of having a whole thing that you got to work out here
Hey,
in the
oh
tank.
my
Let me tell you
God.
how Bassemian Higgs rolls. If it's a... Let me tell you.
I'm about it.
I'm by. Well, couldn't you just keep the VHS and just do this at
That
your
would
house?
be stealing.
What?
I don't want to steal. That's wrong.
Why can't you just
Barsimian.
buy it?
Before we got sucked into this tape, I was doing the numbers. I had to buy 72 abaci. Our
72.
numbers are bad. We cannot stay open.
Abaci? Is that plural abacus?
Abacus.
I don't know.
Sounds smart. I don't.
Also, how bad is stealing? You seem to do a lot worse in this world.
Yes, in this world.
How bad
These
is
guys
stealing?
aren't
I
even
just got that.
real, man. In this world, I'm Damien Payne. I've got these huge pecs and a big hog.
Oh my God.
That's not going on in Lake Elsinore.
I
I thought she said prove it.
How big is the hog?
My hand's big too.
Some people find that painful.
Or is there?
Haven't had 2 children.
So the hog does exist, even though
She said,
in a.
"I'm ready for it."
What is this movie rated?
Liv, you've gone into the body of Kingskin, a man with a notoriously huge hog.
But I haven't seen it yet.
Roll a d20 to see how big it is.
Yeah.
What's the longest you ever spent time in here, man?
I watched Damien Payne grow old.
Wow.
Eventually, I spent something like
Oh my God.
40 or 50 years in here. I've lived hundreds of lifetimes.
Oh,
and never
what
stopped
the
growing.
hell?
Doesn't end when the movie ends?
Well, when the movie ends, it's been 94 minutes out in the regular world. You come back.
Length of a movie.
The absolutely perfect length of a movie.
Guys,
It does not need to be longer
we
than
don't
that.
need. Yeah, from Dimension 20, who releases 3-hour episodes.
Oh, do you want to leave
Take your own
already?
medicine.
I can get you out. It's very easy. So I appear to have some relationship to the.
Not the whistle sounding like Ariana Grande in the background.
Let's go to McDonald's. I'm down. All right, you guys can come to McDonald's.
Jacob.
I'm down.
Someone misheard
We're not going to
something.
resolve the
sun
fact
is
that he
rising
heard Rashad.
over,
Yeah.
This is eating 2 Big Macs as the sun rises.
You see that? So Barsemian looks
I
and
feel
says,
like we're not
every
listening.
You know the Avengers
comes
invented shawarma?
has a-
Discovered
a-
shawarma.
what I call a
Jade
MacGuffin,
just watched
which it's an
Deadpool.
object. So this is me here. These are dog tags of 2
There you go.
soldiers in Damien Payne's backstory that were very important to him. That you lost a MacGuffin.
Someone took it.
Oh, shucks.
Oh no. You must go get it right away.
Well, isn't it not really about the MacGuffin?
No, it's not. You don't have to follow the MacGuffin.
Okay.
But
It's a red herring.
Oh, okay.
You're thinking of a red
I'm
herring.
thinking red.
the MacGuffin is.
Herring here.
Listen, this movie freaking rules. But like when you go
The
watch a
quick
great
zoom
movie,
out,
it's like
zoom
you gotta go
in.
for the
Yeah.
plot. You know, like now there's a thing you gotta go get it.
Come to that
You
face.
really go for watch a great movie. It's like you really go for the plot. You know, like now there's just. But you can't get back without it. If your MacGuffin is lost, that is incredibly
Dangerous.
dangerous because if your MacGuffin is destroyed,
What happens when the tape ends and we don't have our MacGuffin?
ask Jaquan.
No, what? What happened to
Stuck in
him?
here
What
forever.
did you do to him?
I did nothing. What did you do?
And that's nothing to say a bad bunny.
They were careless. They allowed their MacGuffins to be destroyed.
Oh.
Okay, I gave it away.
You gave it away?
He asked for it and he seemed like a boss man, so I gave the boss man.
Oh, that's what you gave to
British
Britain.
British
Oh my
McBritain.
God.
They contain secrets. There are parts of them that are deeply significant, and they matter in the story of your
Right.
action
It's not just a
persona.
random object.
Some of the comings and goings, but
Could you,
This
could
is
you tell me
really
about
intense
who my
music,
badge
but they're
was
just
of?
sitting
It
at
was like-
McDonald's.
go ahead. Give me just a wits 8 here.
Can I also give a wits check because I spoke to Haldwell?
Yeah. Special agent to the Federal Bureau of Investigations, but a bit of a snake.
He's dirty, I knew
killed
it.
him many times.
What?
Yes.
Hold
Well,
well.
that brings me to my next question. What happens if we die
Oh, you're dead.
in the same damn thing?
Yeah,
Dead
no,
in
if you
the
die,
real
you're dead.
world?
I've never died
In real life.
in real life.
Then how do you know?
Because I came here a long, long time ago, and I brought a friend of mine, a gentleman named Walter, who lived with me down in my apartment complex. And I said, Walter, you got to see what's going on in this tape. And I watched Walter die. And then when I came out of it, but I said, well, that's the first time I've seen that. It was probably my second or third time coming here.
Okay.
And then when he came back out, I appeared in the room in a sort of thing of electricity and light, like how you enter the movie. And then the VHS sort of component started leaking blood, and then it barfed a whole dead body.
No.
What?
Was the way that he died the way that he died?
No, because he drowned, but it looked like he just got mangled up in a human-sized VHS machine and then barfed out.
Oh.
What did you do with the body?
I buried it in the swamp. and you're the first people I've told.
Okay.
It's so weird in this
I don't think so.
world.
God, this guy's so ugly.
But I just know this would feel so right back in Lake Hills.
I would love to stop thinking about you two having sex. What's the next move? I think we need to find.
We need to get our
everyone's
stuff.
MacGuffins, yeah.
I don't know if I want to go back. Paula!
Paula.
See, Varsimian gets very serious here. It says, well, bad news, I'm afraid, because unless you all go back together,
Oh, wow.
whoever enters the movie together has to all leave together. So if any of you die or your MacGuffins are destroyed, or you choose not to return, then that is...
Hinge.
What?
It works for everybody, okay? It's kind of like you talk first, so you just write hi to everyone that you match with, so that then they can write back. All right, I'm gonna teach you, okay? You're gonna have a really good life.
I've done Hinge, Russell, and I've tried to match with you a bunch of times.
No, I did that.
Your brother.
Tried seniors meet.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm just gonna kill
You
you.
should try seniors meet. It's not just
I'm
like
gonna
seniors.
kill you.
I'm on seniors meet, and I have a really
I will
fun
sign
time.
up tonight.
High school kids. We're going through a divorce in here too, right? Why don't we use that as training wheels? Why don't you make that relationship right? And then we go
Ooh.
back home, and whatever you learn there,
Okay.
you can apply to your life, because you still love your husband, right?
No.
Oh. Do you, Paula? I didn't know you could just ask
Like they
someone
learned
that.
how to like
I don't know
be
you're gonna-
self-reliant, be on their own and like love themselves instead
I mean,
of relying on another person.
that's very true.
Aw.
Izzy's killing it. This
Dating
feels
in this
so real.
world.
I brought you all here because you can't let the video store close down.
Why didn't you bring Dave?
Bring Dave.
Yeah.
Bring Dave. It's not up to us.
White skin guy.
Los Angeles, because I got tickets to a concert and I brought Jaquan and Bad Bunny themselves when they ended up here. I guess if you're famous
They're
enough,
their own avatar.
Oh, true.
Yes,
They
you're famous.
turned out.
Yeah,
You're
they're
a
just
celebrity.
cameos.
If you're famous enough, you're just yourself when you get here.
Imagine if this revives
Sexual
Jacon's
back.
career.
Kind of interpersonal.
Single-handedly.
love, healing, and then I gotta go to my date.
Sorry, are you trying to use your experiences here in Never Stop Blowing Up to, what, like, resolve
Kind of like learn a lesson and get the fuck out of here.
this blows? And you see he stands up and he says, it's not for learning lessons! This shit is just rad! Don't examine it! Don't examine it!
It's hard not to examine.
'Cause he's
when
killed so many
every
people.
different life you do, you get a divorce. My son showed me how to play Sims, and in Sims, I got
Oh,
a
no.
divorce. And
It was like,
and that's a mod. You have to like download.
A divorce
I
mod.
don't know how. I couldn't even figure out how to put up walls to make a house, and I was signing divorce papers.
Make house walls.
I don't want to go back there.
And I do want to apologize. Then I had her play Final Fantasy online with me, and we got married, and then I had to divorce her.
He left me.
I needed it.
Zelda didn't want me to find her.
Princess Peach.
I propose Bowser.
stuff. Is there more of that? Is that helpful?
No one answered about Dave.
Minoxidil.
Yes. Is she gonna be okay?
That
if
was
she
a
drank the whole
huge
thing?
breakthrough for me. So there were a lot of really
This
close
man
calls.
is
The first one was
psychotic
Tipene.
in the
Yeah.
bad way.
But
I thought
when
it was
got out
fun.
of the brennan, I started to basically, if you can get your hands on that, it's like doing a cheat code for the whole thing, and it just makes it really fun and engaging. Listen, you are.
What?
Look, if you want to go home, I can't stop you. But the important thing is this: if you get your MacGuffins, I'll bring you all back. I just thought you'd think it was cool.
Why are you acting like a 5-year-old?
I know.
Radio tech signals that we can all wear and intercommunicate to each other.
The hack boy.
Bye.
Isha opens her lab coat and there's and there's 6, 7
I hate it
radio
so much.
tech communication devices. in the lab coat.
The exact number we need.
And they're so small and portable.
Yeah, also you can get a little chunk of like radios. For you
I
to
like that
communicate.
Rekha just said that and kind of was looking at Brennan like, it's
that
there and then we need it.
That way, I suppose.
It's shaped like a ring, and she puts it on her finger.
If you like it, then you did put a ring on it.
What?
Whoa.
I'm very in touch with the music scene.
This is my first talkie.
What's that? Your first talkie?
Film.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
You are
Are you working a video store?
Now, that's crazy.
Any movie's a silent movie if you turn the sound off.
But why?
All right, you get some
But why?
Mr. Juice, go.
Is this Jack Manhattan? Why the hell did you leave that block party at the Long Beach airport? We were walking right to you.
We were
Walking-
going to McDonald's.
What the hell?
In a McDonald's now?
Yeah.
At the beachside McDonald's.
Sunrise McDonald's.
Sunrise McDonald's.
Can you come to the McDonald's, please?
They're gonna leave before he gets there.
Okay, you see that you flip him over onto the table and a bunch of cops like open doors, guns out. Please, hands are red!
Stop!
Swap.
Forget what I said. I need my bullet evidence back.
Give me a hot
But don't they,
Okay.
did she give it to him? I thought that the guy stole it back.
Go ahead, take it.
Yeah, I was confused about how that scene
scene
went
with
down.
like your arm. You see, he goes.
I thought the guy
"God
did
damn
have
it,
it."
Manhattan. We took the evidence and we gave it to the DA.
Where's the DA?
Who, the DA? I think she probably took it back to her home office. It's gonna be a late night.
All right. Sorry,
this-
Tradusco, but we're all in deep. We got Jack working with Kingskin, me, Vic Ethanol, Jessica Drips, this greasy guy, and
Jessica
none other
Drips,
than
his name is Jennifer.
Stockton, George Greg
George Stockton
So
and
cute.
Jeff Drip.
Gift trip.
You see, he goes, God damn it, I'm a hard-boiled Los Angeles police lieutenant, and if there's one thing that chaps my ass, it's when an NYPD detective
Oh my
blows
God.
into town and has absolute carte blanche to do whatever they want
Fair.
with absolutely zero interference from the Los Angeles Police Department.
Get me the DA now.
I think you know her, Jack. Her name's Lucy Santangelos.
Oh. Is the DA in California?
And I gotta tell you something.
Ah!
A lot of people in this town are trying to kill me. Did you know that?
No wonder. You goddamn Jack Manhattan. I'm surprised I'm not trying to kill you. At the ulcers you give me. God damn it.
Yeah.
You're a loose cannon.
What's my point?
What?
What's my...
What's my point?
You're saying that people are trying to kill you, and I'm saying
I love that his
comes with the
energy is always
territory.
150.
Now, why don't you slide across
Even
the
though
hood of that
everyone's
car,
chill.
Go talk
Yeah.
to your ex-wife.
Man, did it.
We'll
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah, you need emotional support. Us gals gotta stick together.
Shut up, Usha.
Old and old.
Crazy.
Old and old.
This sick kid is saying you're gal.
This kid is moonwalking in a lab coat. Us gals gotta stick together.
Wait, could you?
All right, let's.
What's that criminal underworld boss Kingston?
Oh, I was just wondering if you knew who I was.
Yeah.
Thank you for answering. That's all.
Okay, let's go to your wife. Can we stop by the Mercury facility for war chemicals on the way?
Oh, that's
Gotta
right.
Look for my badge. Get to your wife.
Need to
Okay,
pick up
yeah,
more
we're just
chemicals.
gonna run a couple of errands.
Last question. Do you know where Impresario is?
What?
Yeah, where are they?
We're the most wanted crime boss.
Yeah.
The impresario. Are you gonna turn yourself over to the feds?
Ooh.
You wanna become a cooperator? We can help us
Just
nail
kinda
down the
seeing
impresario.
What my options are.
I think we're gonna take down the impresario with street justice.
All right. Well, that's completely
my
fine
God.
with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm just gonna say, homeroom. Just kidding. I forgot to talk about this, and you probably already knew this, but it's really funny because someone on Reddit pointed out King Skin is obviously a reference to Kingpin, and Greg Stocks is James Bond, as in Stocks and Bond. Vic Nitro is Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
So it's all gas related. And there actually is a diesel in this world. Jennifer Drips is Farrah Fawcett, the actress.
Oh my god.
And Fawcett Drips.
Yeah.
It was just really funny. I was just thinking about them like trying to remember each other's names and that they're like directly referencing these
directly
people. Okay, back to the
so good.
show.
There's not enough of you to have buddy system and get every single MacGuffin.
Yeah.
So it might make sense to do like 2-2 and try to get 3 all at once of the 4 they're missing. You could also do 3 and 3 and go for like someone's MacGuffin and then someone else. You know, like does that make sense? Like if it's 3 and 3, you could get 2 of the lost ones and then 2 of the lost, something like that.
Yeah.
But you see, Kosciuszko says,
Crazy
"Play it
that
any
one
way
of
you
these
like.
is
I gotta
cocaine."
get my boys back to the runs, skids on his ass across the hood of a car and skips like a stone on a lake across like 8 cars in a row.
The sound effects?
Car, and
That was so good.
I wish that.
Over in the corner, Doug Meat is holding on to the Skulker over at another McDonald's table. Goes, you want me to keep hanging on to this guy, boss?
Oh, let's go through the duffel.
Yeah, let's crack open that duffel.
They're not
No.
gonna be in there. Eh?
It's there.
You see a couple things.
Okay,
come
okay,
out of
okay,
the
okay.
duffel.
Exciting.
The adrenaline has worn off. It's only to the end of the scene. Only to
Oh.
the end of the scene.
No wonder I'm so depressed.
Yeah,
Sugar
we need to
high.
get you some Thai food and watch Harry Potter.
Yeah, here,
For 2 stimulants.
have this shamrock shake I ordered.
Okay, you guys go into the duffel. There are, it looks like some changes of like clothes in here, a couple things that are like basically like a way for this dude to do like a quick change to go from being
Okay.
like, a parkour assassin to being like in
Drag
street
queen.
clothes that are a little bit more.
A drag queen.
Famous drag queen.
You pull a couple things out at once.
Okay.
Full brick, 2 bottles of adrenaline.
Oh
Yes.
wow.
Okay.
That must be so.
Cosmo chases police badge.
No.
Huh!
Skulkers.
Did you kill my partner?
Hell no. I don't kill people. I'm a thief. I'm a burglar. I'm someone who gets hired to fix problems. Don't even try to take my ski mask off. It's nailed to my face.
We tried to take it off.
He goes "Ah!" as he pulls at like staples in his face.
Yo, okay.
If he's just a
Is this
thief,
Deadpool?
does that mean these items were on Cosmo?
Did these all belong to Cosmo?
No. They're in the evidence locker.
Oh.
Maybe he was
Everything
dirty
in
cop
wits
too.
check, difficulty
What?
Maybe
of-
he was a
oh,
dirty cop
difficulty of
too.
7.
Oh no.
Maybe he's not dead.
7. Okay, 15. The names do not seem to ring a bell on him, but you see his eyes go to the floppy disk, the thing that you've been using, and you see as he sees the name Shadow Falcon, his eyes go wide.
Yeah.
Yep.
The wings that flap in the night are the most hidden of them all.
Boss,
Work with us.
you got it.
You got it.
That was a great
So
background
easy.
from
Extreme close-up, man.
Yes,
Do you know how
yes.
to get into the Mercury
You
chemical
have a
facility?
face now.
I always had a face. It's just under the
Did
ski
you just get a
mask.
face?
What?
How old's your face, man?
From me, from birth, my old, as old as my age is.
My old.
I wash my face, I dunk my whole head with the ski mask on into hot soapy water.
You should really be using cold water.
We smashed it.
Okay.
His face.
Yeah.
Yes. I just love the little side quest, which makes sense in a. In
Or
a
about on the ski mask.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Just like
Just a blush.
soapy water.
You can call me Johnny.
Okay.
For now. I'll give you my last name when I know I can freaking trust you.
Freaking trust you.
Sure, I guess.
Stapler.
Johnny Stapler?
What the hell?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yes, give me more time.
Give me more time.
Manhattan. Oh.
You see,
Your son?
he takes a little staple
Father?
remover and starts to remove the staples,
Oh my god.
pulls the ski mask off, and he goes,
Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Ah!
That's a straight up Stone Cold guess. It is.
What?
It is Jack Manhattan's son. But I don't go by Manhattan anymore. These days, I'm Johnny Santangelo.
The mother.
Divorce.
Oh my
You're
God.
coming with us.
He's hot.
He's hot. No.
On the way.
No.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
I take a strand of your hair and a strand of your hair. I put it in a little tube.
Give
You
me a
do
DC
n-
10 tech check.
You're not a scientist. You're just a coder.
You said 4?
Go ahead, take a turbo check again.
What's the DNA results say?
Hair.
Okay, great.
Looks out. And goes,
I accept this result.
Wait, she just put them in a tube and then just left them
Nothing.
there. Nothing
"Why are you
happened.
talking this way, man?" Uncle Cosmo was the closest one to cracking what was going on with the Shadow Falcons. He was in deep. Dad,
Dad.
you were a goner. You were out every night. You and Mom weren't talking. And so Cosmo was on his own. That's when he got got. Got.
So he died, but you're helping cover up who killed him.
I have to. They'll kill my mom.
Paula, not to take away from this moment, but interesting that your son is a big old thief, huh? Okay, carry on.
Just couldn't hold back on that one.
Before I forget.
Who wants to come with us? We got.
Remember how you told me off?
Like,
Your
huge-
son.
Hey, pretty wild. Long Beach 5000 last night. How do you feel about these rides here?
These look perfect, Sean. Thanks again. And I give him one of those.
Yeah, boy.
Big hug.
Yeah.
He takes you in really
Forearm
close and he's
hug.
like, that's right, man. La Familia. You're my brother. Brothers are always good to each other. They never make fun of each other.
Getting into the meat, the dug meat.
Doug meets kind of it all.
Is that a sausage?
Meat skin.
I love those bottles
I
for
think with
the
our help mechanics, the more
I
Chanel.
know,
the
so
better.
cute.
Like, good job, art team.
Would you say that if I caught some Z's, I could superficially heal?
Do you have quick healing?
I do.
I think you catch some Z's, you can heal your net heal level there for sure. It's important to sleep. You gotta get your rest. So you guys are taking off.
That's
in one
crazy,
car.
eh?
The other
That,
car is
that you actually just have to go to a
Wendell,
doctor
Yeah.
because it's not
and
D&D.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't just do a long rest.
By myself, I look up to the rearview mirror and look at myself, real excited about like the race, and like kind of Wendell doesn't really believe that he.
Okay, we're gonna get
actually,
another
like, raced, and
moment.
it's something that he's always grown up around, and his brothers did, and he kind of like looks at himself as Vic
Yep.
and all. He's like, yeah, man, I raced, I almost got him, and looking back, Vic Ethanol, you almost got him, you never got him.
Oh.
You never even got your whip. Granddad accelerating, not double shifting when you're supposed to. You almost got him. Lucky that preemptive twist of NOS didn't blow the gasket on the engine. Ask any real drag star. Doesn't matter if you win by 2.54 centimeters or by 0.805 kilometers. Winning is winning, and I always win.
Being chastised by your persona in this moment. You see Johnny
my
still sort of
gosh.
bleeding from a number of staple wounds on his head. Looks over and goes, "Are you all right, man?"
I don't think I know anymore.
Oh.
Should I drive?
No, I'll drive. I always drive.
You got it, Vic. And you look ahead and see Detective Jack Manhattan
Interesting.
with his arms around Jennifer Drips as just making that face.
Diane Lane.
Stop wiggling so much, it throws the balance. You kind of gotta.
Jack Manhattan. I want someone to animate this. Just
I need it.
Jack's hair in the wind.
White Lotus. Yeah, that's a great reference.
Boss, where are we headed?
You want to listen to podcasts or music, audiobook?
Podcast. Podcast?
He doesn't know that.
Too old.
Sorry.
Radio.
Still Doug?
Podcast.
Podcast.
It's giving
God and
Georgia.
God are words.
I'm not so sure.
I don't know if they.
No, they're not gonna hear that.
Sense right now, but if you want to make maybe $1 billion,
You can watch TV and then talk about what you just watched.
And it doesn't even need that much time.
Excuse me,
I
I
feel-
feel attacked.
Just saying, there's a podcast that you can listen to right now.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from you in a couple hours. I assume that you probably got back to the Deluxe Royale and met some charming companionship in the hotel bar, as you always do, you old dog.
I wish it was as simple as that. I think I may have accidentally put Shadow Falcon Protocol in all of on all of the Santo Patron systems.
Is that right?
I'm going to take a moment to look into
I
this.
think he's
Keep
probably
your
just
eyes
being cautious,
alert
right?
as much
Oh,
as you
yeah,
can.
yeah.
We may have to move quickly. Where are you headed now?
I mean,
Looking
just
for
like on the
impresario. Do you have a
radar.
thing
Hey.
on? Dude,
Yes.
now that we've been compromised, I think the next time we talk might need to be face to face. Bring something that will let me know it's you.
Oh, yeah.
Patre et file et Santo Patrone.
Ciao.
Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao.
Well, Mom's going to be at work. You can either try to go talk to her at
This
work.
is
but that's
crazy.
totally
Change.
federal building.
Mom's gonna be at
And,
work.
you know,
Yeah.
it's very near this. Mom took the job as the DA. She was working as an assistant district
I
attorney
like that
in
this
New York,
guy is like,
and they offered
oh,
her the job
and
here in
then
Los Angeles.
now that he's unmasked, he's like,
Kiddo,
yeah,
I'm
mom's gonna be
real
home.
with you.
Like,
You gonna come home with
I'm
me,
a
Dad?
Yeah.
58-year-old woman from
Stop.
Keep telling me.
Orange County
Why?
that got sucked into this movie.
Oh my
Do you
god.
follow?
Blood starts gushing out of his nose.
Sorry, I was trying slam poetry. Stop it!
Stop it.
That didn't work. Have you
Go
ever
ahead.
heard of slam
Go
poem?
ahead. Go ahead.
Oh my
and
God.
Give me a hot check.
I am a 58-year-old
Give me
woman
a hot
from
check
Orange
difficulty.
County.
Give me a hot check difficulty 10.
Lucy is not gonna like
Oh
that.
my god.
Uh-oh, you killed our kid.
It's a big lesson learned, however.
I want my son to die.
Okay, you got it.
Blow up!
Beautiful. Okay, okay, okay. Blow up again. Yes.
Save your boy.
Save your boy.
6.
6. Okay.
Okay, beautiful,
16.
beautiful.
What did we
Off. You're
need?
at a D8
10.
for hot.
I'm hot now.
You see,
better.
hold on. You see
Oh.
a bolt of lightning comes out of the sort of like completely open daylight Los Angeles beach and hits Johnny in the
Oh
head,
my God.
almost killing him. Blood gushing out of his nose. But you say slam poetry, and you feel something. You feel something in your heart as you go like you need to be strong. You need to be strong. Johnny looks up at you, electrocuted, blood gushing out of his nose as he goes, slam poetry.
I was practicing slam poetry.
No.
It's so good, right?
If you're telling the truth for once, Dad, do a perfect slam poem right now. Do a perfect slam poem, or I'm fucking dead.
Quintiapine, Tristique, Latuda, Allegra. Kicking it at the pharmacy. Taking it back. All right.
All right.
I don't know.
Help me.
You're a quarter of the way through.
3/4 more to go.
Feeling like I'm on campus. Little girl.
Oh my God, help
Taking
me.
Pills.
Help me.
Feeling chills.
Okay, there's a rhyme.
What?
What?
Okay, you're 3 8s. You got this.
Help.
The big finish.
Don't ever
Okay.
go down.
Never stop blowing up.
Always to twist around.
They're not even.
Never stop blowing up.
That's the movie.
Stanza, jump from roof to roof, do awesome spins and kicks and stunts.
Are you doing poetry?
No, this is me talking.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Yeah.
You doing a poem lets me know that
I
don't
can
have
do.
to get my feelings out through stunts and kicks and flips and
Yeah,
jumps.
yes.
I can do it with words.
Yes, you
Don't
can.
love, baby.
Beautiful monologue.
So can you live?
So you all arrive and get to the house.
One spandex jumpsuit or
I don't know. I now I'm all hooked into this. I feel like I owe it to Lucy to not bring a woman into her home, but
that makes sense. Can I go into the garage and look for tools?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead, and give me a sneak.
That's
three.
even worse because then it's like, what are you looking through my house for?
Wait, you get in. You get into the garage. Wendell, you're parking the car outside.
Okay, something's
Just
gonna
kinda lean
happen.
back so you really wouldn't see me, and then like reggaeton's playing. There.
Yeah.
I love it. So you see the office.
Something feels like it's gonna go wrong.
I know, it feels like one of those, like, the house is kind of dark.
Or maybe the mum, or maybe the daughter's gonna come out and just be like, Dad, why are you dead here?
Yeah. Or there's like assassins in the house.
Yeah.
Right.
Kills
That's
everybody.
automatically
Yeah.
five. Find a tape that is a recording of an interrogation from New York, and Cosmo Chase is listed as the main detective on it. And you see your partner, Cosmo Chase.
Oh my God.
And as you look at your partner,
Paula's gonna love him.
I think that you have this like
Oh my God,
unshakable
what's happening?
feeling at just the way that the detective like gets in the scene. And you also see that the detective, there's not a person that they're interrogating in the room. They're actually sitting in like the perp chair with the camera facing it. Sits down and does this little grunt of like getting into the chair that is identical to the one that Don does back in real life. And you get the sensation
See?
that if Don had come into this movie with you,
Oh,
that he would have been Detective Cosmo Chase.
holy shakas.
How did he get there?
Yes, you hear this from the garage.
No way you
That means Dawn is dead.
Wait, what? No, because maybe he's just missing.
Oh, no. Okay. So what it could be is that Dawn, this is probably just that the partner reminds Paula / Jack of Dawn. Or Dawn.
And she got pulled into the movie as well.
Yeah. And if his character is dead, it means
That Don is dead in real life.
yeah. Hold on, the dogs are going crazy. Dogs.
What's going on? Are you okay?
What did I do? What did I do? I killed Don.
There was something about how I did the dang job that made you feel unwanted. And even though you took off to go lone wolf and go solo, and even though I said that we should stay together, you would never have gone off on your own if you felt like this partnership could give you what you were looking for.
This is what's gonna heal
There's other
Paula.
partners.
Cutting to that thing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I let you down. I hope wherever you are, you're the most wild card of them all.
What?
I'm so confused. Is it actually
Taylor,
Don or not?
The folks behind that last caper we did.
I
there's
don't think
a
it is
secret
Don,
government
because why
agency
would
called
Don
the
go on a
Shadow.
spiel like this?
And you see he gets up and clicks the tape off.
I'm rubbing Paula's back because I'm like, I don't understand what any of that meant, but it felt like it
Yeah,
really
he would have
affected
said that it
you.
was Don's
Yeah,
voice.
it'd be like,
But I think it's more like
Paula
this
takes-
is what's
Paula
gonna
just
heal
finds
Paula.
like a 3-hole punch thing, and it's just hey, whoa, 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 whoa. It's done. I came in a movie. Talk to me. Tell me the like his new girlfriend. He wants to get back together. What his dick? I broke his arm.
Okay, yeah, totally.
I've been a while.
I love
Now you're
Russell having
Italian,
to do
Paula.
like the emotion.
Italian,
Okay, yeah, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think we need to talk to this guy anyway. He seems like he knows it.
He's
That-
dead.
What?
That one's dead. What? That one's
Yeah.
dead.
Oh my god.
Wendell, outside, you see a car approaching. It looks like a little sedan. From 3 blocks away, the woman driving this sedan has enormous hair. The hair is up against the roof, the window, you know, fully. You see that she has like a couple of barrettes to give a clearance path through her hair for the rear view mirror. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to see traffic.
So this is the sister.
On a wit's
No,
end,
I think
as
this
she
is the mom.
approaches, you see this is
Oh,
the
okay.
Santangelos,
I
this is
just
DA
thought the
approaching.
barrett.
She can't see it. It's outside of her peripheral vision. Through her hair, red light, lasers, all begin to cut through her hair
Oh.
as scopes train on her in the approaching
What?
car. What do you do in this moment?
Vic in the review was like, oh, you think you're not gonna mess this one up too?
No, shut up, Vic.
Wendell, you peel out. All of you
Why is
guys
Vic being
outside
such a
hear
dick?
a squeak of like hear that.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I need it.
Cool. Both of you downstairs hear a very small crack of glass, and both of you realize when you screamed, Johnny didn't run.
Yeah.
We run to go find Johnny wherever he is.
Hell yeah. You run
As
downstairs.
sneakily as possible.
Do you want to sneak downstairs?
Yes, please.
Go
Yes,
ahead
please.
and
Yeah, because
give
it's already
me-
like it feels like a
Sneak
take back
difficulty
seat of
six.
an action.
This is cracked.
Oh my gosh, the background.
China.
You both turn the corner
My Lucy.
and see a gloved hand
Uh-oh.
in his mouth, gun to his head.
Uh-oh.
Is Johnny. Standing behind him
Uh-oh.
is Sean Nitro.
Sean.
We move from there to our other squadron.
Wait, there's 3 fireplaces in this
Brother
house?
Ned
Yeah.
There's 3 fireplaces.
Doug Meat pulls up.
They're so rich.
Just one room with 3 fireplaces.
Yeah.
They're pulling up
The stories are weaving.
Yeah. It's more complex than I expected.
As Doug approaches, you see that he, for a good amount of the trip, he has been driving with his left hand, with his right hand kind of palm up on the middle console, sort of resting there in case he wants to hold his hand. But
No.
he's just sort of resting there.
No. That's so pathetic.
He lays his hand on.
No.
15 minutes.
That's almost an episode of TV.
The security guy at the front, who looks up and goes, "Oh, well, Kingsgate. Never thought I'd see you again."
What?
Not after last time.
Not after last time.
Looks like the cat brought a little mouse. Squeak, squeak, where's the cheese at? This trap's got peanut butter, which
Oh
is
my God.
great for catching mice.
I'm gonna melt you.
Doug goes, "Take it easy, Lawrence."
Really am so.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, Doug.
Yeah, go
Nice
ahead
to
and give me,
Good job for hitting him.
Well, I don't think I'm very likely to, unless you can figure out something I'd like more than burning his...
Kingston stops listening and just goes to like crush this guy's skull.
Yeah.
Give
Something
me...
Yeah.
like
I'm gonna roll. I rolled a 1 on a D8. So
right.
give me a brawl roll here.
all right.
Nice.
Except, like Liv has shut off and it's just Kingston.
Nice.
Unbelievable.
It's a 1-0 silver.
No.
A token? Okay. You get your hands on either side
Yeah.
of the head in this moment. And the guy starts going, "Ah! Ah! Ah!" As you start swishing. This guy's got like a pair of shades on, and you see Kingskin staring back out at you. What is Kingskin saying to
Yes.
you?
Hello.
in this moment?
Kingston looks at Liv and says, "Only crush when you need to."
See, as you're saying, he goes, "Ah! Do this faster!"
Wait, so like, is this one of those times, or is it not one of the times to crush?
See,
Roll it back.
Doug next to you goes, "Boss, do you need...
It's supposed to be fun, man, not buffed up. This is too brutal, dude.
Give me another, as Liv asks that question, what does Kingskin say in response?
Yeah, great.
I mean, this is a first for me as well.
Wild
Give
crushing.
me another brawl. Or give me a roll brawl again.
Come on.
In here.
4.
Yay!
Okay, you go to a D6. Roll the D6 for me.
4, so 8.
8.
Nice.
Finally, see,
Finally.
This is the first for me too. Something in the blood splatters, crushed head, and you see up on top of it, at the very highest throne, the Empresario, with 2 Dobermans on either side of him.
Emperor
We saw
Sarios.
it before. We saw it.
Sorry, no.
Goes, well. King's
Is freaking Greg Stock's
seems
gonna
you've
have to
been
fight the
a busy
dogs?
little
Yeah.
boy.
An extra governmental agency dedicated to the preservation
Oh, okay.
of
They're
law
just
and
doing
Exposition.
freaking
for
exposition.
all world governments, operating in the shadows, ever elusive and yet ever present.
Well done.
Present.
Ah, the impresario. An idiot.
Go ahead, give me
I
a
love
hot
that.
check,
An
difficulty
idiot.
of 8 from both of you.
It's a 5 for me.
An
Okay,
idiot.
Because it's our first impression.
first impression, yep.
I have to blow up. Well, maybe. Blow up. 2.
I got a 7, but I'm gonna.
Spend one to blow up, cool.
If
Do you need, or do
I
you
could
want my 2?
if you give me 1, I can.
Oh, well, I'll give you this other
Yeah,
one.
and I'll use my own.
Great.
Great.
Cute
And then I
friend.
also blow up.
Yes, hell yes.
What blows up?
Double explode. Your little doggy has quite a nasty bark.
Mm-hmm.
King skin.
Don't call him a dog.
Why wouldn't I call him a little Bucci?
Bucci.
After all, he's going to fight for us, isn't he?
I'll kill any dog.
Oh, Jacob, you have to play a character.
That's
He goes, bow wow goes the little puppy. Woof woof goes the big dog. I think you're looking at the big dog now, St. Lawrence.
okay.
Oh,
How'd
he
you know
knows
that
his
was my
name.
name?
My name.
I know much and say little. But for now, Kingskin,
What the hell?
name your price. What do you wish for putting such a fine specimen in
That
front
sounded
of
like a news
Eastminster
broadcast.
Town for a
Yeah.
bloodbath?
This week
It's a
on
cool word for drugs.
If you want the drugs, your Pucci has to win.
Yeah, it's
Pucci,
a real person
So we have a
fight.
deal.
This is a fight club.
Your
You
little,
bastard.
your little puppy dog. If you win the fight, the drugs are yours. If you lose, you die.
Okay.
And Kingskin, give me $400.
oh, a low amount
Okay.
of money.
Before,
It's the 80s.
Yeah.
Remember the 80s? It's like.
all right. And before we shake on that, do you have a specific brick of cocaine
Oh my god.
I had the last time we spoke?
You're looking for the brick.
The brick.
This one?
Oh.
That's the one.
This bag of Alpo is on the top shelf of the PetSmart.
All right.
Okay.
What?
Dang's like a little annoyed by this. He like knows he's a character, and like if he was watching this movie, he would be like, I do not.
I do not like him.
They really chew these metaphors.
Yeah, they did.
We get that brick and all the other bricks. If you win, we die and you get 400.
You see, it says all the other bricks. You want every brick of cocaine in the Eastminster Kennel Club bloodbath?
I thought that's what we were shaking on.
Well, then we need to sweeten the pot a little bit.
$1,000.
Double death doggy style.
Oh my god.
Double death, doggy style.
And you see,
Everybody?
he points for both of you to get in the ring. And every brick of
Oh,
cocaine,
yeah, easy.
he says, both your lives and $800 versus every brick of cocaine.
But he just
Liv
doubled it.
whispered to
like-
Dang, I know we only needed the one, but it kind of feels nicer to get all of it.
We're having fun on this one.
Cute.
So,
I accept your challenge. And I just
It
want you to
really
know,
is
since it's
news
Dog's
casting
best
music.
friend,
It is.
It counts as a man.
see that he shakes your hand, takes out a thin stiletto knife, and stabs it through both of your hands.
Oh my god.
Liv is like trying not to scream.
Yeah.
Mano sangre, the bloody hand.
Chow chow.
Ciao, ciao.
Very well. He snaps his fingers, and
Scusi.
two chow chows come out.
Ciao, ciao.
Each one, you see their handlers come.
Wearing a mask.
Green syringes into the dogs. Each dog goes
Frick, do they have the...
Oh my god, the dogs are
stand
talking.
up on their hind legs.
What would happen if...
And over here, a
just got to see them.
G13, in the back of the car, you see walking up a figure in a like sleek black suit.
It's
For the first time you've seen it,
Haldwell.
sort of like a daytime, almost like
It
a
has to be a
governmental suit,
Falcon.
walking towards the warehouse, tapping his surveillance over here
Okay.
on his ear. Give me a DC 4 tech check.
That's a 6.
Or maybe
You
Santa
flag
Patron?
something on your little satellite.
No.
He has a phone whose number you've called
Yeah,
before.
it's Holdwell.
As you turn around, you see Carter Holdwell. across town at Lucy
Why does that
Santangelos
kind of look
house,
like
Jack
Jack
Manhattan
Manhattan's
and
son?
Jennifer Drips are face to face with Sean Nitro with a gun to Johnny Manhattan's head as Vic Ethanol races down the street. Look at your arm on the wheel.
That was so good.
Red laser dots all along the arm, racing as fast as you can in that direction. And we will jump. And we will jump straight into the action next week with Dimension 20. Never stop blowing up.
Yeah, what like I know we say this for everyone, but there's just so many like player moments there that I was like, oh my gosh, like you know, for example, in the moment I might not agree because I'm just like, oh my gosh, just please everyone just like follow all the rules and do all this stuff, but like obviously that's what makes for an entertaining watch. But yeah, like I don't know what the psyche is of the video store employees going in. Sure. But there was just like I'm just like, oh my gosh, so many cringe moments. I was like, oh my god.
What moments are you thinking of specifically?
I was thinking about Jack's one, I think, with the slam poetry. But like, I just feel like it's. I mean, we already know this that it's a very yes and season. It's the perfect season to yes and go down the rabbit hole together. But it's like, please just ask your DM to take it back. You know, like.
I mean, I think the problem with that too was that Brennan went so hard that it would have been hard for Izzy to negotiate it back because he'd already been struck by lightning. I'm sitting there like this. So it was kind of like,
no, but before
what do
that,
I do?
Yeah. Like there was something, like for example, and yeah, this is not whatever, but like, the fact that Paula keeps telling everyone that she's from a thing, it's like, this is not going to make sense to these people. Plus, it's not like you've gone into like an alternate universe. This is a movie.
I do think that it is quite funny though. And in Paula's defense, I feel like so far we've not felt any walls or barriers versus, I think we talked about this maybe with Jumanji, like they NPC out and they will repeat the same thing over and over again.
Yes,
this world hasn't really done that.
Yeah, it feels open world.
Like we're talking about Uber, we even talked about podcasts, and it was like a mild, like I don't really understand what you're saying at all.
Yeah.
Right? So I think in some ways I understand her as the character being like, I haven't had any problems with talking about the real world until now when I'm like overtly like addressing what's going on, and which I would be interested, which I don't think there's really any law. I doubt Brennan's really come up with it that way, in the sense of like, I think it's more about like, you can't go that far. So then this is where the wall is versus like,
well, no, because
say this in connection, then you can't.
But the thing is, like with Kachusko, he was gonna get arrested.
Yeah.
So there was like already, I think like Brennan's already gonna be like, you can't. Oh, not saying that you're not allowed to.
Yeah.
But it's like there's gonna be some stuff that you say. It's like
you can't do.
What are these people? If you suddenly started telling me, hey,
I'm a person from. This is a game.
Yeah,
We're
and like, and I know you, and it's like, hey, I've just imported into, Anyway, it's just so crazy where I'm like, like, what would I mean? I don't even know what I would do in that situation.
No, for sure. I also think it's been
as a player. I mean,
yeah. I think I would just. I think I almost agree with Paula's decision because it's like Paula would do that. Paula wants to get out / stay here forever.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm just going to talk about myself.
Yeah, exactly.
I do think it's quite funny to see also that Rekha full step back this week. I wonder if that was a decision on her part to be. I mean, there wasn't really any narrative for her this episode because her and Iffy don't have to go
their
and get
MacGuffins
their
are
MacGuffins.
Yeah.
But I do feel like, I wonder if she was like, I went pretty hard last episode. We can make a backseat.
The other thing actually that I loved about this one was like how meta it is that in the movie they would have a MacGuffin. You know, the function of a MacGuffin in the movie is like a whole thing of like, it doesn't super matter. It's just like this random obscure object that like characters have to keep moving the plot forward, whatever. And it's like it already is that. It is a MacGuffin to their characters in the movie, and in the show that we are watching, it is a MacGuffin for them as well. Because like even less,
layers.
Like literally for the sake of it being a MacGuffin, they need it, and not because that it's actually relevant to Paula. You know, it's not relevant to Paula to get a bag of bullets.
Yeah.
But like it is a MacGuffin because then it's the only way. I just loved the meta-ness of that all.
I also really love the merging of worlds starting to happen, seeing Sean Nitro turn up at the house, seeing, I guess Manhattan's son is a part of the story, so it's not too crazy.
Yeah.
But like that feels like another lead because I feel he's from the Falcon Protocol.
Yeah.
So we've got that. Then we've got the Falcon coming into the impresario world.
Yes.
Also even just having Greg Stocks there as well. Like all the stories that.
And it was actually a good split of the people, right? Like it was cool having G13 with Greg Stocks, and then because then he is the one that recognizes Haldwell.
Yeah.
And then having the other guy, Vic, with Jack and Jessica.
Yeah. Jessica Drips.
Is perfect.
Jennifer
Drips.
Drips.
You should add
Effie.
that.
Nope.
And yeah, it was a really good split. And there was something else that you said. Anyway,
we finally got our second Iffy moment not from Iffy, because the first Iffy moment not from Iffy was Rekha's G13.
Yes.
When it was like, you still got it, kid.
Yeah,
and And then now we've got our second coming from
Kingskin, which was really.
I really liked it.
That was.
I also like that Brennan led to it. I wonder if Brennan's like, well, no one's kind of doing it on their own, so maybe let's like lead to it, and then we can kind of like narratively. Because I wonder if also for players it's kind of like, is this the moment?
Yeah,
like
totally.
Brennan kind of like, I guess like messaging
but you already
it to come
said
into the narrative.
You also said
helpful.
that like if he didn't do that was probably like sort of in the plan to like incorporate the actual movie characters into the play anyway.
Yeah, I think I just don't think Brennan would have done it as overtly as that maybe, but I do feel definitely like
that was sort of in the cards, I think.
Yeah. I really like this season. It's so weavy. Like the last time I can think of feeling like this with the season is Never After, where it's like you're seeing these stories
how
merge,
they overlap.
and it's like Cinderella and Snow White have some importance in the story. It's like these characters that we're meeting are actually important to everybody's story.
Yeah. The other thing I was gonna say, is I wasn't sure if Sean Nitro was like if he is a bad guy or he in the movie. The son actually stole something from their crew, True. We don't know, or if he's actually dirty.
Well, I do feel he must be dirty because of the mum, right? Like the mum being lit up with the lasers makes me think that it has something to do.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that Vic is also outside the law as well. Like the character of Vic is not a good guy. Great. What a great season.
Such a great season. And obviously a great episode. This was so fun, guys. Thank you so much. And again, appreciate seeing you all in the comments. Hello to people that are discovering this channel for the first time. We do other stuff. We have podcasts. We're reacting to music videos. Obviously, we love D20, love Dimension, love Dungeons and Dragons. So yeah, say hello in the comments. Share this with your friends.
Yeah, do all the things. Like, subscribe.
Yep. And we'll see you next time.
Episode 6.
Bye.
6?
See ya.
We're over halfway.